Here we are again, folks. Good to see you once more. How's your day going, chat? I hope you're having a good Thursday. I had to open my PC calendar right there because I didn't know what day of the week it was. Because, I basically live online. I live behind the computer. I think I haven't been outside in like 40 hours or something. I was planning to go to the gym today, but I'm still too sore. I started working out again this week. I had a long motivational down phase until this week where I wasn't training, but now we're getting back into it. But I hope tomorrow is going to be, my soreness is going to be gone. And then we're going back, baby! Alright, second match of the day. 15 Sway versus Moon. This is a battle of generations. Moon, the GOAT, the greatest legend of this game. 34 years of age already. 15 Sway on the other hand, a young talent from China. 19 years old only. Oh, damn. Okay, thank goodness. I was worried that perhaps I wasn't going to be able to tell the two apart. But all good. Moon the top right as the Night Elf, and so is 15 Sway. In the past, 15 Sway would oftentimes off-race here in this matchup and go human, but that has changed recently. Nowadays, he's sticking all with Night Elf purely. Not off-racing at all anymore. How's your leg doing? It's doing okay. I broke my leg 2.5 months ago. And it's mostly healed. I still have a little bit of wonky walk. But for the most part, it's good. We see double demon hunters here. Which means it should almost certainly be bears. Bear Mirror is the standard nowadays, once again, in Night Elf Mirror.
A player's forces are under attack.
Especially colorful, and also Remind tend to excel in that kind of a mirror. Whoops. Lawlight as well. In the past, Moon would oftentimes try to avoid the Bear Mirror. But nowadays, seems like he and many other Night Elves are simply forced to play that way, as it is the best style. Moon using quite a bit of mana for creeping. So is 15 Sway. Double gloves for the demon is okay. Not the best. In the meantime, gloves and ring. Okay, it's arguably even worse. But similar. Wow, this is looking extremely mirrored. Both players entirely leaving each other alone at the start, just going for creeping, and this is going to be the first big drop of the game. This could be the ever-coveted Scourge Bone Chimes. Insanely strong in Bear Mirror. 15 Sway, we got the Fruit of Accuracy. Moon finds the Sobi Mask. This one's pretty bad, right? Well, actually for a Naga it might be not too bad. Wonder if he's gonna keep it. We'll see about that. If he needs the gold, might be a sell. Level 3 here is reached. With 15 Sway creeping a little bit faster. Gloves is more DPS than Claws +5. It absolutely is not. Well, it depends on the level and the base damage, of course. But on low level, Claws is much more. Gloves says 15%, but that is fake news. This is not true. Truthfully, it's more around 11 to 12%. It depends on the hero, it depends on the level and stuff. But yeah, it's basically never 15. Alright, Naga second picked up. 15 Sway having a tough time here getting to the tavern right now. Moon seemingly in a good position. Is this going to force him into Keeper, perhaps?
Forces are under attack.
No. He's got a couple of wisps around the tavern. Could still go for the Naga. But 15 Sway now definitely forced to fall back. Oh, Moon falling back with his Naga. Does not want to expose her too much, but the Demon Hunter is chasing, looking for more kills. Moon diving pretty deep right here. This means his Berserker is going to fall. Oh, that's going to be painful. This looks like an overextension by Moon. Lose the Berserker and the Shadow Priest and the Archer. Both Demon Hunters have the boots. Moon needs to be really careful with his Naga. Is she gonna die? If he passes the boots to his own Naga, perhaps 15 Sway can get that, but no. Not quite. Tier 3 coming. And the tech isn't even really delayed. For 15 Sway, he's got the faster lures by quite a significant margin. Moon seems to be in a bit of trouble here. And with these losses, 15 Sway feels emboldened to try to take some camps away from the opponent. Big consumables right here. But Moon defends.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we go back into a creeping phase. Bember oftentimes can be rather passive in the early stages. Certainly has its downtimes, as we as Warcraft viewers know all too well. Sometimes Bemera can be very stalematey. Karubik, thank you with a 25-month resub.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're gonna have a meeting at the red camp. This might provoke the first real fight now. Moon's supply, though, looking not too impressive. Neither is 15 Sways, I guess. Both still trying to get that 50 supply first. Oh, but Moon's army just looks much smaller. Wait a minute. Where are all the units? Oh, Moon loses more and more, and the 5th race kind of receiving a beating here so far. Didn't even get the single archer. Losing 2 units. Or was it even 3? And Moon is having a tough time. Very tough time here on the first map. 15 Sway now seemingly having a big lead. Might be the time for him to go for an expansion. But Moon doesn't want to give the red camp up yet. He's coming back in. The Demon Hunter is healthy. He's got 1 burn. Supply still even, in fact. And 15 Sway also doesn't have that many bears yet. More are coming from the main base. Alright, Moon suddenly has a very capable army again, it seems. 4 bears, all roared up. Trying to take off a bear from the opposition, and there we go. He gets it as well. It's finally level 2 for Zone Naga. Sway was missing his first hero for a while. Where's the Demoner? Here he finally arrives. I think he was getting an orb, maybe. Oh, but Moon almost gets a surround. He locks it in. Forces the invul potion right away. Moon doesn't have an invul himself. He does have 1 staff on the Naga. Rejuvenation getting dispelled. Moon's running low on mana, by the way. Now it doesn't have Abolish anymore, so now Rejuve could be extremely strong for 15 Sway once again. The Berserker in the back putting in still loads of damage. Moon is trying to take it out for that reason, but Berserker gets away. Demon Hunters have to be careful. Both pretty low HP by now, but it seems like Moon is taking the better fight here. Finding the bear kill before the demon return and then getting the quick surround. Moon has turned this game on its head. Dried Spear connects, and that is... Oh, the Berserker slowed down as well. This is going to be a kill also, isn't it? Staff isn't ready. Good deny, but the Berserker's still gone, and Moon with a glorious comeback. Had a really rough one there in the early game, but that was very well played by the Korean legend. Moon now as a lead, right? I mean, it's still fairly even. Vision's Way got good levels. Level 3 on the Naga. Demon's gonna get level 4 here. He's got triple gloves, by the way. Interesting. Hood of Cunning is okay. Not that amazing. But normally, Night Elves try to stack their demon as much as they possibly can, so this might be an item to be kept, at least until perhaps an infusion of gold is necessary. And Moon wants to attack the main base. With the bears, you can take out these Moonwells pretty fast, of course. Moon at 50 supply already. More upgrades coming. 1-1 finishing. We got 1-0 on 15 Sway at the moment. He's also going for more upgrades. Of course. Quickly forces the TP back. He also got Hood of Cunning, by the way. Double Hood. I like that he keeps the Zoe Mask on the Naga. Those Fork Lightnings in the late game can make a decent difference in these Bear Mirror fights. Most of the time in Bear Mirror we have a long phase where both are sitting on on 50 supply and just pumping out upgrades. This seems to be the case here once more, but Moon is engaging into the fight. And finds a good bit of damage with the Demon Hunter swiping away instantly and the Fork Lightning coming through. Moon has Roar active. There's no Roar on 15 Sway. That's a disaster. Scroll the Beast also activated, but Moon partly distracted by the creep, so he's missing some DPS here as well. And now 15 Sway reactivating the Roar. Demon Hunter. Oh my goodness. Whew. He was almost out of range of the staff there. That was scary. One bear will be lost. And also scroll the protection committed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon's Naga has some catching up to do compared to the opposition. Oh, last hit. Item. Oh, Moon doesn't get it. Still on the ground. Gloves of Haste. Another Gloves of Haste. Lol. The Naga goes down. Oh no, Moon! Getting caught with his pants down. The Demon Hunter was not part of the fight. The Naga has to be revived from the tavern. She was carrying the heal scroll. Used it right away. Naga also for 15 Sway in trouble, but there's an Invul Potion saving her. Moon's Naga might die again. A Cold Arrow could be enough. Tries to make it to the shop. Invul available. Goes for it right away. Has to be activated. 15 Sway with more supply at the moment, but Moon gets to level 5 Demon Hunter. That is also good. Naga saved.
A player's
Double
forces
TP.
are under
Oh.
attack.
Seemed like he panicked earlier, buying 2 TPs. That's pretty expensive. They're both still around 50. Moon has 3-1 upgrades already. Wait, are the gloves still here?
A player's forces
I guess he sold some. Level 5 demon now for 50 sway as well. Demon Hunter from Moon going harassing. Normally, when we see a play like this, it also is accompanied by a telestab. But not here. Naga now level 4. We don't see a double orb, by the way. It's still a cold arrow on the Nagas. For both. Alright, here we go. Moon is 1 upgrade ahead, but he's a little low HP on the Demon Hunter here. The left-hand side flank. Taking quite a lot of damage here for Moon. No heal scrolls, I think. Nope. No heal scrolls for either player. Demon Hunter for Moon. Very hurt now. Will have to TP out. Use the staff. Saves the bear. Fork Lightning. Finds another kill. I think there was 2 bears for 0, right? I think Moon didn't lose anything here. Oh, 6 saves. Look at that. Everything. Very, very hurt. Rejuvenation, though. Ah, what a spell. Good thing is, Moon didn't have to buy another TP. He already had 2 from earlier. Lots of gold on Moon. Same for 15 sway. 3-2 upgrades about to be ready on both sides. In fact, Moon getting ready for the 3-3. Maxed out bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Question is, who's going to break first? Who's going to be able to save more gold?
A player's forces are under attack.
Even saves the wisp with the staff. Not forgetting about the little guy. Moon. Such a nice lad. Oh, there's some tomes here. Are you guys excited for Avatar 2 this winter, this Christmas? I am. I love the first Avatar. I know it's, you know, it's a pretty simple movie. It's a bit cheesy, but I did love it. I find it so fascinating that James Cameron, he made this movie, right? And it made like $1 trillion. And can you imagine how much money the studio offered him to make another movie? But then he was just like, nah, I don't feel like it right now. He started the whole 3D cinema era with that film, making ungodly amounts of money. And the studios were begging for him to continue with the Avatar series. And he was like, nah, I don't feel like it. He waits for 14 years, or however long it was, until the 3D stuff is finally, you know, eliminated, because it honestly was a gimmick. And then he's like, you know what? Now we make a new Avatar. James Cameron. Pretty Chad. Oh, the Demon Hunter! Oh, no! Oh, 15 Sway trying to TP out, but the demon goes down. Yikes. That's a big loss. Yeah. Like, balls of steel on Cameron. I always love that when artists realize that it's not all about the money, but the artistic vision is important. And I wonder, like, oftentimes when Cameron makes a movie, like, there's something groundbreaking about it. Titanic was this huge epic, which was kind of groundbreaking in some ways, and of course Avatar was with 3D. I wonder if he's also going to try to achieve that paradigm shift with a new one. Or if he's just going to be satisfied just trying to make a good movie. I am very curious to see how that's going to go. Alright, Moon. Pressing his advantage. Demon Hunter still benched for quite some time. Moon is looking for the perfect angle. Oh my god, this fight is so bad for 15 Sway. A lot of his bears can't attack. And Moon, of course, fighting with his Demon Hunter. That provides him with so much more damage. No Protector Scroll anymore, though. The advantage for 15 Sway, of course, is he's fighting with the help of the Moonwells. But the Naga from Moon levels up. She's level 5 now, trying to get into the perfect position for the heal scroll. That one was also glorious. Double staff coming into play. So many bears being saved. And look at Mr. Dark Terror. Getting closer and closer to level 6. Oh, he needs only one more kill. The demon is almost back, but 15 Sway's lost so much already. And there we go. Level 6 acquired, however. No mana. Moon could decide to TP out here. Using the staff one more time. Oh my god, he's getting so many kills. And now TP's out. Last second. Trying to save most of his units, and he does. And the GG is called. 15 Sway knew the writing was on the wall. And Moon wins. Map 1. The first bear mirror goes to him. Nice comeback. Moon, despite a rough early game, despite plenty of losses, sees his opportunity, doesn't get intimidated, doesn't back away from the red camp, and then punishes 15 Sway when he exposes himself in a moment of weakness. For map number 2, we're gonna see Tide Hunters. Another map where almost always we're gonna see bears. There used to be a short while when we saw some Podum attempts, but those days are over. Podum can work on the right map, with the right timing, with the right strat, but it always seems very contingent on your opponent kind of allowing you to play the Podum. Whereas Demon Hunter, bears, is always solid, always reliable, always strong. But to get back to the more important things, cinema. So this Christmas, we're gonna have Avatar 2, which is already PogChamp. And next year, we're gonna have Dune Part 2. Dude, I loved Dune so much. So much. I think Denis Villeneuve is the best director in the world. But we gotta wait quite some time until the next Dune movie comes out. Isn't next year gonna be exciting? We're gonna have Breath of the Wild. We're gonna have, what else? Diablo 4. And we're gonna have Dune 2. All within the next 14 months. PogChamp. Remo the consumer. Hell yeah, bro. I'm a millennial. Part of the pop culture revolution. HBO, Netflix, and Spotify flow through my veins.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't forget Warcraft 4. Yeah, yikes. Wait, is PoE 2 coming out next year as well? You can't expect anything from Blizzard anymore? Yeah, I'm not a cynical person, so I'm gonna give him a shot. I agree with you that they have messed up royally, incredibly over the last years. That's certainly true. But maybe they are still capable of making good games. We'll see. Gonna give it a chance. Oh, damn, Stormgate beta. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Stormgate, the new RTS from the ex-Blizzard devs, also coming in 2023. Dude, next year's gonna be sick, honestly. Next year's gonna be sick.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pikmin 4 coming also next year. Although, I kind of expect that they're gonna have to delay the game until 2024. But if it comes out next year, augurs. Unfair items. True. Oh my god, these items are unfair. Jesus. 15 Sway wins the lottery. 3 out of 3 perfect items.
The player's forces are under attack.
Kevin says Stormgate very imbalanced. Didn't you see the screenshots? Oh, can't wait for the balanced wine to return. So Kevin, for Stormgate, do you also intend to play by far the easiest race in the game, without question? Because that was your plan for Warcraft 3, right? So are you going to continue that trend, or are you going to look for a challenge finally? Could be a chance for you to switch it up as well, right? Alright. I'm waiting for Kevin to say something. What's he gonna say? Go best of 7 reverse race. Dude. Kevin, are you serious? That's not a good idea for you. Wait, are you serious? After Rara Land, we can do it if you want. I'm waiting for Kevin to answer. At Rara Land? Nah, dude. I'm too busy at Rara Land and until then. Oh, here come the excuses. Here come the excuses. He says he needs a vacation after Rara Land. Okay, Kevin. Alright. At least you can admit that Keeper is easy game. Easy mode. Fair enough. If you don't want to, that's fine. This Demon Hunter, though, looking scary. Might be forced to flee, however. Very low HP now. That's a Giga Chat Demon Hunter. Oh, Naga for Moon about to fall. The archers finish the job. Both Nagas die. That was very synchronized. It's cute how Kevin is trying to argue. Like, all the Night Elves who say that, well, actually, this race is the easiest race. It's just laughable. It's like a toddler arguing that his daily life is easier than that of, you know, a physicist or something. Like, Kevin, just admit it. Like, you know, it's the keeper. We all know. You're doing an infi by saying elf is easy. Alright. Before I get all the night elf hate in the world on me. Elf is not super easy. And on the top level, everyone has a tough time playing their race perfectly. And on the top level, you know, everyone plays so well that it doesn't really matter, I think, whether you play elf or orc. All have their difficulties. You know, in some matchups there's some differences. But on the lower levels, elf is so much easier, and it's not even a question. And you can disagree with that if you want. That's fine. But I think 75% of the player base agrees, which should tell you something. Oh, I can't wait for the YouTube comments on this video. Oh, there's gonna be some salty boys in the chat. And I never cry for elf to be nerfed, by the way. You know, when you have 4 races, it's just the natural order of things that some races are gonna be a bit harder than others. That's just how it has to be. It's never going to be the case that all races have the same amount of difficulty. It's just impossible to do from a gaming design perspective. Of course, you would love for it to be even, and perhaps it's somewhat even, but there's always going to be some races that are a bit harder and some that are a bit easier, especially in some matchups, you know? And elf is just the easiest. It just is. I can also agree, for example, that undead, macro-wise and concept-wise, is super simple. Like, macroing is undead, fiends and statues. Super easy. I admit that every day of the week. But, especially when it comes to Night Elf, micro, it's just, you know, it's easy mode. I feel like I keep digging the hole deeper and deeper here for people to be mad at me. But, it is what it is. I try to be truthful and authentic. And yeah, that's the way I see it. Anyways. Alright, let's talk about the game. How about that, guys? Do we want to talk about the game? I think so, right? Moon lost the Naga for a second time. Invo Potion transferred. This demon is still a beast. But again, low HP. 15 Sway can't quite dominate at the moment. Oh, demon! Oof, Jesus. Staff's out barely in time.
Player's forces are under attack.
Sway very hurt. Can't wait for these bears to come out. Balance Wine Gaming starring Remo. Well, that's not really true. I don't say Night Elf is overpowered. I don't call for Night Elf to be nerfed. There are a lot of people out there who do that. I don't. First of all, because I think balance has to be considered on the very highest level, you know? Like, how I do in my ladder games versus my opponents, that doesn't really matter. That isn't really of any consequence. The top players, how balance looks there, that is important. And there, I think Night Elf is mostly fine. So yeah, I like to talk about how easy Night Elf is, and you know, I meme about it every now and then. But I also think there's some truth to it. But I don't really balance wine. It's something different. just got a Discord message by Xlord. And then it was deleted. Weird. Alright, so where are we at in this game, folks? Looks pretty even still. We have gotten to 50 supply finally. 1-0 upgrades on Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got a good bank on Moon's side as well. This Demon Hunter, though, still looking pretty good. Close to level 4. Moon's got his own level 4 already. He's very tanky. Bonus armor, bonus HP. Oh, dude. What's up with Moon's army? He is so far spread out. It's pretty scary right now. Moon gonna lose some units here, but he's taking out buildings in the meantime, I guess. This is a very weird position. Alright, one Dryad lost against the Hunter's Hall. That's comparable resources. Whoa! Oh my god, dude, the Fog Lightning. Almost hit him. Would that have killed him? The Fog Lightning? I'm not sure. Oh, Demon Hunter cornered in the main base! Oh no, that's the Fog Lightning! Oh, he had the potion but didn't use it. I think he was trying to rely on the staff. Oh, that's painful. Almost gets the Naga, though. Good repair. Very fast with the wrist repair here. That ensured that the Entangled isn't taken out. Okay, that would have been a disaster. Losing the Demon and losing the Entangled, which effectively costs you 600 gold. Okay, decent reaction. So a bit of a disaster for Soen. 15 Sway, I mean, losing his first hero, but then focusing the Naga and quick with the repair. That was well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Moon looking to push his advantage. He got a big army all of a sudden. More bears joining, 2 at a time. Vision Sway has to TP back. He was hoping to go for a Doom Drop with the Zeppelin and the bears, but that wasn't allowed. Moon the first one to push in here. This is very similar to map 1, isn't it? He gets a kill on the Demon Hunter and then forces a fight quite quickly. But this time the Demon returns much earlier. And 15 Sway does have a decent chance here to hold in the main base. Counting the seconds for the Demon to be back, and here he is. Oh, but again, the Demon always seems to take a lot of damage and being forced out of the fight quickly. But he still has Moonwells, he still has the heal pot. And 15 Sway holding pretty well. Didn't lose too much. I think that was one bear and like... Is that a crab? I think that was a critter corpse right there. Oh, Moon's Roar has run out. He has to fight without Roar at the moment. Oh, the Zeppelin! Oh my god, what was that doing there? Demon Hunter in trouble as well. Still holding on to the big heal potion. When's he gonna pop it finally? Seems like now might be a good time. Oh, big heal scroll by a Moon. Everything healed up at least a little bit once again. The air count on 15 Sway looking low, looking real low. 2-2 upgrades also against only 2-0. Not much armor here on 15 Sway's side. Demon Hunter in trouble again. No staff ready for him. Wait, I think it was ready. But anyways, Demon falls. GG is called. And we got Moon with a 2-0. Moving on in the upper bracket to meet Lawliot next. And that's gonna be our next game. Lawlight versus Moon. Moon already warmed up with the Knight of Mirror. Now we're gonna see the next one. Best of 3 here coming up in a moment will be for the first place in Group C. We're gonna go into a short break first. And when we're back, it's gonna be time for Lawlight versus Moon. The 2 greatest Night Elves that Korea has ever produced. To duke it out next. Quick break, and then we'll be back. See you in a bit.